All right, this video will show you how to crop and mask an image. So the first thing, let's take cropping first. When you select an image, you can resize it by clicking on these, of course. So you can change the size of it, but if you were to double click on this image, you notice that you have these black bars show up, and this is how to crop. You would just drag these black bars to cut out the parts of the picture that you don't want to see. So now I have cropped my image. You can also access the cropping feature by selecting the image and then going up to the crop button here, and that will bring up the same thing as double clicking the image. I'm going to undo what I just did. So I'm going to go back to the normal size of the image. Okay, the next thing is it's more like a more specialized kind of cropping. It's called masking. And the way to activate that is you select the image like I have here. And instead of clicking on crop image, there's a little drop down to the right of the icon, and it says mask image. So when I click on that, I'll get my the menu for all the different shapes. So if I go to shapes, I can now crop this image, but instead of just a square or rectangle, I can crop it with a rounded rectangle. So now I can round the edges of the image. And then I can make it even more rounded if I'd like. I can change, and then if I double click on it, you see the bars again, and I can further crop my image, but still keep the masking shape instead of just the right angles at the corners. Again, so here's that yellow, that gold diamond shape so make sure to pay attention to those. And you can basically crop an image with any of those different shapes. So if I click here, click on mask, I can click in the arrow shape. I can mask it with a heart shape. Really, this kind of expands your creativity here, and this will function exactly like any other shape. So if I change the border color, it will have the border color that goes around the shape that you've chosen to mask your image with. This kind of brings up a lot of different possibilities for student creativity and your own creativity as well. So hopefully this was an interesting little tip that can help both your and your students' creativity using Google Drawing in the classroom.